What's up, Broncos country? Welcome to episode 8 of Keep Your Eye on the Ball, a Denver Broncos YouTube channel dedicated to, as it says in the title, all things Denver Broncos. Those wacky, lovable, unpredictable boys in orange and blue. This week, as always, we'll be going over what I think will be the 3 keys to victory for the Minnesota Vikings coming into town on Sunday night, who are also on their own winning streak as well, and one of the hotter teams in the NFL. I will also be debuting a new segment, which I like to call Hater of the Week. Hater of the Week will be where I find the most trolly, obnoxious, ignorant takes online about our Denver Broncos, and I will bring them to you and give my thoughts about their comments. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to have some fun with it. I'm not going to lie. So instead of jumping in this week, let's just get comfy and settle into the episode. One of the keys to victory, I think, will be to crush the fairy tale that is Josh Dobbs. That was harsh, but it's true. Josh Dobbs, great story. I'm not going to take anything away from him because it is. We like seeing underdogs do well. However, there's a reason why he's been a career backup, and there's a reason why he's on his 3rd team in a season. It doesn't happen much, and it's because he's serviceable. He's nothing special. But while saying that, he does make plays with his legs, and he's a gamer. He stays in the games, and he doesn't make the big mistake. Now, Minnesota, I don't think is as good as Kansas City, and I don't think they're good as Buffalo, especially on offense. With that being said, Dobbs does present some of the same things that Mahomes and Allen do well. So if Denver can take that same defensive game plan and create pressure, make him make plays from the pocket, and also get that turnover here and there, I think it's going to go a long way to getting a win on Sunday. There's been solid running the ball, whether it be with Jaleel McLaughlin or Javonte Williams. They've been really good at short passing, and we've seen that in Russ's his stat line on Monday night, where he was like 21-26 or 22-26, but not a whole lot of yards. And even the 2 touchdowns that he had were relatively short distance touchdowns. Now, where I think that we can maybe add another dimension to that is by stressing the play action pass and going over the top. Now, we tried doing this against Buffalo. It didn't always work. Buffalo's defensive line was on their game Monday. There were sometimes they were on top of Russ even before he got to the top of his drop. And then they were really, really stingy in the back end. I don't think Minnesota's the same defense. I don't think they're as good as Buffalo. So if we can script 1 or 2 of those big plays, maybe once or twice a half, it puts it in the defense mind that, A, we're capable of it, and then once we can actually show that we can do it, it opens up that middle of the field, those short passes, and those runs again. So by adding just 1 or 2 chunk plays, I think we'll see a whole nother side of the offense, and I think it'll be a big key to winning on Sunday. So lastly, my 3rd key will be to be the more confident team. And what do I mean by that? Both teams are on win streaks. Both teams got off to bad starts, and both teams are playing really good football lately. So what Denver's going to need to do in order to pull this one out is going to have to be a 3-phase effort. The offense needs to continue to be just solid. They don't need to go out and be the greatest show on turf, but they do need to get first downs. They do need to get points when they're inside the 40. They do need to not turn the ball over. They did have 1 turnover on Buffalo in the game Monday on Buffalo. They can't do that versus Minnesota. And if they do make a mistake, they can't compound it with making 2 or 3. This is going to be a game where they need to win the turnover battle. How that presents to the defense, if they can keep the same game plan, like I mentioned before, I think it's going to go a long way to, sending Minnesota out with a loss. And that means getting pressure on Dobbs. It means not giving up big plays over the top. It means getting those takeaways. And when we go to the special teams, The special teams did not have a good day on Monday night. So this means Lutz has to get his points. He can't be out there shanking field goals. Riley Dixon did not have a good game. If we get the chance to pin Minnesota deep and make them work along field, we got to do that. No touchbacks. And then continue to let Marvin Mims have some freedom back there. He gave us short fields a lot to work with, and with a conservative offense like we have, we're going to need that help. So if we play a clean game, that'll lead to a confident game, and that'll lead to a dub Sunday night. So this week, as I said, I'm super excited about this. We're debuting a segment that I like to call Hater of the Week. Seriously, if you have a sound effect for that, send it to your boy, because I need to spice this up a little bit. But this week, for the inaugural Hater of the Week, we have selected, drumroll please, Rachel Vigil of The Fan, or as I like to call it, Fox News for Jocks. So Miss Vigil took to her social media to troll Russ after the win and basically point out that she does not trust Mr. Wilson in crunch time and still feels like the team is winning in spite of him. Now, she did point out that she does not trust him to go down the field for a game-winning drive, all the while ignoring that Russ has 3 game-winning drives this season. So, again, she made sure to comment of trust your eyes. Well, it's obvious she's not watching the game because, again, we're looking at his stats. He is, 18 to 4 interception rate, almost completing 70% of his passes. Yes, Russ is not 28 anymore. And no, he's not throwing the ball all over the yard, 300 yards a game, multiple touchdowns, but he is being efficient and he is succeeding in what the team is asking him to do. Now, again, yeah, we should be doing the eye test, but what you know up here should be confirming what you see with your eyes. And it's very obvious that Ms. Vigil isn't watching the same game and most likely just said something to be a troll. And as much as I hate saying it, Ms. Vigil, you are the winner of the inaugural, the very first. You're the George Washington of this award, and you have been awarded by me, your host, the Hater of the Week. Again, if you have a sound effect, send it to your boy so I can spice this up. So that wraps up another episode. I'll be putting this out sometime over the weekend, and make sure to like it, comment, subscribe. Send me funny stories. Send me presents. Send me money. That's not a bad idea. Honestly, just send me something to interact, because I like interacting with you, with the people who watch the channel. I'm also on X. I am also on the Gram. I'm on the Book. I'm on the Talk. Is that what they're called? I don't know. But I'm on social media, and if you like my stuff, go ahead and give me a like, comment, and make sure to just interact with me, because I like interacting with you guys and growing the channel. And until next time, keep your eye on the ball, and I'll see you later.